They might share your sofa, but when it comes to brains, bonds, and bizarre behaviors, cats and dogs couldn't be more different. One species greets you at the door like you've been lost at sea, the other gives you the cold shoulder until dinner appears. So, who truly rules the roost? Today on Mega Fact Attack, we're settling the score once and for all. Cats versus dogs. 5 categories, 5 winners. Get ready for a whisker twitching, tail wagging showdown. First up, who's smarter, cats or dogs? We've all heard the classic question, are dogs really man's smartest friend, or do cats secretly outthink us whenever we blink? Intelligence comes in many flavors: obedience, social savvy, problem solving, and memory. Dogs excel at social intelligence. They can learn hundreds of human words, follow complex commands, and even read our body language better than our closest relatives, the chimpanzees. Border Collies routinely outperform in puzzle-solving tasks when guided by human cues, and service dogs rescue lives daily by making split-second decisions. Cats shine in independent problem solving. When presented with a new puzzle, say a tree locked behind a sliding door, cats will explore novel strategies without being told what to do. Their short-term memory is excellent. They remember the location of hidden food for days. Unlike dogs, they won't look to you for hints. They'll work things out solo. Recent neuroscientific research reveals that dogs possess an average of 530 million cortical neurons, more than twice the 250 million found in cats, which underpins their greater capacity for information processing and complex social behaviors. Meanwhile, cats have shown that they can follow human pointing cues and discriminate facial expressions, indicating social cognition. Yet, they rarely apply these skills unless motivated by food or comfort. Finally, experimentation with puzzle feeders indicates that highly socialized cats can improve their problem-solving performance over time, but still lag behind the average dog in tasks requiring human collaboration. The winner? Dogs. While cats boast impressive solo smarts, the sheer range of tasks dogs master across obedience, social learning, and real-world jobs tip the scale in their favor. Up next, who lives longer, cats or dogs? We all dread that final goodbye, but statistically, which companion enjoys more birthdays? Small to medium-sized dogs typically live 10 to 13 years, whereas giant breeds often only reach 6 to 10 years due to accelerated aging rates and greater susceptibility to cancers and joint issues. By contrast, domestic cats average 13 to 17 years, and indoor cats, shielded from traffic, predators, and infectious disease, commonly surpass 20 years old. Even feral cats that survive kittenhood often live into their teens. Spaying and neutering significantly extends a cat's life by reducing reproductive cancers and risky roaming behaviors, while sterilized dogs can live up to 18% longer than intact peers. According to Guinness World Records, the oldest verified cat, Cream Puff, lived to 38 years, and the oldest verified dog, Bobby, reached 31 years, showcasing remarkable outliers in both species. Certain small dog breeds, like Chihuahuas, often live 15 to 20 years with optimal care, whereas giant breeds, such as Great Danes, average 7 to 10 years. Advances in nutrition, regular veterinary checkups, and maintaining healthy weight through diet and exercise further boost longevity in both cats and dogs. The winner? Cats. With an average lifespan 2 to 5 years longer than most dogs, and many indoor cats topping 20 years old, cats clearly outlive their canine counterparts. Up next, who has the better nose, cats or dogs? Noses matter when sniffing out everything from lost keys to illicit substances. Dogs boast up to 300 million olfactory receptors, about 50 times more than humans, in a brain region devoted to smell that is roughly 40 times larger than ours, enabling scent detection at concentrations as low as parts per trillion. Bloodhounds, with their ultra-sensitive scent membranes, can track a human's trail over 55 miles, making their trailing results admissible in court. Beyond tracking, dogs can detect diseases. Trained cancer-sniffing canines distinguish malignant samples after sniffing 300 unique specimens. And diabetes alert dogs detect hypoglycemia by sensing elevated isoprene in breath. Cats still have a much better sense of smell than we do. Their noses hold around 80 million scent receptors compared to our 5 million, so they can pick up faint odors we'd never notice. They also have a special organ called the Jacobson's, or the vomeral nasal organ, hidden in the roof of their mouth. When a cat opens its mouth after sniffing, it's channeling scents into its smell analyzer to learn about other cats' territory or mating status. You've probably seen a cat curl back its lip and pause mid-sniff. That's the flamen response. It helps funnel those chemical signals into Jacobson's organ for a deeper scent check. So the winner? Dogs. The dog super sniffer, backed by specialized brain structures and proven medical and forensic applications, easily outclasses the cat's more modest capabilities. Next, the great communication war, meows versus barks. Attention getting is the name of the game, so which pet wields sound more effectively? Dogs bark, whine, howl, and whimper. They modulate pitch, tone, and duration to signal threat, excitement, or need. Experiments using AI have shown that different bark types can be classified as playful, aggressive, or anxious with up to 70% accuracy. Humans, even those without dogs, can often distinguish an alarm bark from a play bark, showing just how universally understandable dog barks can be. Cats have taken a different tack. Almost every meow is reserved for humans. Adult cats rarely meow at each other. Those plaintive cries are fine-tuned to mimic the frequency of a human baby's cry, ensuring rapid responses from us. Some domestic cats even develop meows with human-like intonations, further manipulating our attention. Dogs have a surprisingly rich and expressive vocal range. Whining, for instance, often increases when their owners leave. Not just noise, but a sign of stress and a way to seek reassurance. It's a clear emotional signal. Howling, on the other hand, is more of a long-distance broadcast. Whether triggered by sirens or other dogs, it's a behavior rooted in their wolf ancestry, used to claim territory or keep in touch with their pack. But dogs don't rely on sound alone. They often pair vocal cues with body language, like tail wags and postures, to add context. Interestingly, a tail wagging to the right typically signals excitement or friendliness, while a wag to the left may suggest uncertainty or discomfort. Meanwhile, cats enrich their meows with purrs that signal contentment, hunger, or even self-soothing during pain. Purr frequencies around 25 to 50 Hz may promote healing. They also chirp or churr through teeth chattering when watching prey, blending excitement and frustration in a unique bird call for humans to notice. Feline ethograms describe over 21 distinct vocalizations, from trills to growls, each adapted to social context, but still almost exclusively aimed at capturing human attention. The winner? Cats. By evolving an exclusive, highly tailored language for humans and layering meows with purrs, chirps, and trills, cats have become the masters of manipulation, securing food and cuddles with minimal effort. Finally, the Loyalty Showdown. Who bonds more, cats or dogs? At day's end, it all comes down to love, which species steals and keeps our hearts. Dogs wear their devotion on their sleeves or collars. They follow us from room to room, wag ferociously when we return, and seek comfort from their favorite human even when they're anxious. Studies show that interactions with dogs trigger surges of oxytocin, the so-called love hormone, in both the pet and the owner, reinforcing emotional closeness. Petting a dog also lowers our cortisol levels, easing stress and lifting mood. Their loyalty is big, bold, and hard to miss. Cats, on the other hand, are more low-key in their affections. No over-the-top greetings or slobbery kisses, but if your cat greets you with a slow blink, sleeps near you, or gently headbutts your hand, those are all signals of trust and attachment. Some cats even bring you gifts, like a toy or a less welcome mouse, as offerings of love. Surprisingly, secure-based tests, originally created to evaluate human-infant attachment, show many cats seek out their humans when under stress, much like dogs do. And in a recent study published in Nature, cats given oxytocin were found to gaze at their owners more, suggesting that the bonding hormone works on them too. Still, while cats may love deeply, they tend to show it on their own terms. Dogs, by contrast, display their devotion openly and often, making their loyalty feel more constant and unmistakable. The winner? Dogs. Though cats can form strong, meaningful attachments, dogs win this round by broadcasting their love loud and clear, every wag, nuzzle, and tail thump driving the point home. So who reigns supreme in the ultimate cat versus dog showdown? Dogs took the lead in smarts, sniffing power, and sheer loyalty, while cats triumphed in lifespan and their eerily effective human-targeted vocal charm. But let's be honest, both species have their own brand of brilliance, quirks, and irresistible charm. Whether you're a dog devotee or a cat connoisseur, one thing's for sure. Life is a whole lot better with a furry friend by your side. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious, keep petting those paws, and never stop asking, what makes our animals so amazing?